Welcome to Cyber Certification YouTube training channel. This is your number one store for cybersecurity certification training. Please subscribe to this training channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can be notified when our new training video is always released. Thank you and God bless you. Welcome. Today's topic is the CISSP exam. We want to talk about the CISSP exam, what the exam is all about. Once again, you're welcome. The introduction. Welcome to our second video lecture on CISSP certification. The CISSP exam is described as being an inch deep and a mile wide. This is to tell you that this type of certification exam, it is not a simple or easy exam. It is not an exam that we just wake up one day and we just decide that I want to go and take CISSP exam. The exam, the CISSP exam, covers 8 security domains, making up the CISSP CBK. What we call CBK is common body of knowledge. That is the combination of security topics that makes up all the 8 security domains of CISSP. The CISSP exam evaluates expertise across 8 different security domains. By domain, when we are saying domain, we mean topics that you need or the exam taker need to master based on the professional experience and educational experience of cybersecurity. That is simply says domain means topics you need to know to master based on your professional experience and education. Passing the CISSP exam proves you have the advanced knowledge and technical skills to effectively design and implement and manage a best in a class cybersecurity program. That is, you'll be able to implement, to design, and to manage best cybersecurity program. The CISSP exam questions are not very detailed and do not require you to be an expert in every subject, but the questions require you to be familiar with many different security subjects. This place, many exam takers used to like, oh, the CISP exam is not difficult, it's not detailed, it's not difficult. It's not as if the questions are not detailed. What they are trying to explain to us here is that you are not expected to be expert in all the 8 security domains. I will tell you the truth. You are not expected, but you are required to know many different subjects or topics on each of the domain. Now we have 8 security domains in CISSP exam. At least if you master 4 to 5, then you know many different security subjects or topics on the remaining 3 or 4. Then you are set. Your mind will be at peace that okay, this exam that I'm going for, at least I know I'll do better. So it's not as if it's not difficult. It's not as if it's not an exam that you can just wake up without plan, without as a critical plan and say without just taking. It's not an exam that you just take. Let me just go and buy DOMS or download DOMS online. Let me just put it there and memorize it and go to the exam. Or CISP exam is not such type of exam. The CISSP exam comes in 2 versions, depending on the language in which the test is written. As at 18th December 2017, the CISP exam comes in 2 different versions. Before, we used to have I will not talk much about that, a paper-based examination. But as at 18th of December 2017, ISS Square decided, okay, they want to be administering their exam online. So they divide the exam into two versions. We have English-based exam, then we have non-English-based exam. The English version is now computer adaptive test, that is CAT. That is the English version of the exam is now being rolled out as a computer adaptive test. The number of questions you are asked ranges from 100 to 150. But do not forget that 25 questions will not count towards your score, because they are being evaluated for inclusion in future exam. They are being evaluated for inclusion in future exams. The CISSP CAT exam is about 3 hours. You can finish your exam before the expiration of 3 hours, but the exam time is maximum of 3 hours. The non-English version of the CISSP exam is also a computer-based exam, but not adaptive. The only difference between an English version and a non-English version is that English version is a computer-based adaptive is a computer adaptive test, while non-English version is just ordinary computer based. The non-English version comprises of 250 questions. That is the non-English version. We have 250 questions. 25 out of the 250 questions are pre-test questions, which is the sample test include in the exam for future examination purpose. It is a pre-test. And also the non-English version, it's about 6 hours. That is the non-English version examination. It has a time maximum of 6 hours. If you finish before that 6 hours, it's well and good, but it has a time maximum of 6 hours. Now let's talk about the domains and their exam weights. The different domain has different weight on the examination. Domain 1, security and risk management, has a weight of 16%, weight of 15% on the exam. Domain 2, asset security, has a weight of 10% on the exam. Domain 3, security architecture and engineering, has a weight of 13% on the exam. Domain 4, communication and network security, has a weight of 14% on the exam. Domain 5, identity and access management, has a weight of 13% on the exam. And the sixth domain, security assessment and testing, has 20% weight on the exam. The seventh domain, which is security operations, is 13% weight, while the last or the eighth domain, software development security, has 10% weight on the exam. You have to score 700 points rather, sorry. You have to score 700 points and above out of 1,000 points to pass the CISSP exam. What this one means is that if you score less than 700 points, then you're not passing the exam. You have to score 700 points or above 700 points. That is, you can say that 700 points is the passing score of the CISSP examination. Regardless of which version of the exam you take, you can expect the following question format. The question formats are multiple choices question, drag and drop questions, hotspot questions, scenario-based questions. This is the end of this video. Thank you. I hope this video explains everything we need to know about the CISSP examination. Thank you for watching it. Our next video will be on before taking the CISSP examination. Thank you and God bless you.